now we have Emma Järund. And Emma, she's building the sustainable cities and business models of the future. So I would like to welcome Emma. Let's see if I can manage this. I will stop sharing and just put Emma on the stream. Hello, Emma. Are you here? Hello. How are you, Emma?
I'm fine. Thank you. Thank you.
You look great.
Thanks.
Yeah. So, Emma, you are working with sustainable cities and buildings. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I've been working in real estate and building sustainable societies for cities for 15 years in different roles. Background as an engineer and then working in the housing business.
Yeah.
And now I'm starting my own company and trying to put almost like Stefan said, putting the pieces of what I've learned through these years together to help other companies succeed in their business.
Yeah. Great. And we have someone cheering on you, Therese Bühler. Woohoo! That's great. And I can see we have a lot of participants here. Let us just put up Therese. Bra jobbat, Emma. Yes, I think so too. We have Martin Dellar, Mustafa, Asim, Mert, and Morgan. So we have a couple of friends with us today as well. So Emma, you took on the course Business for SDGs, and you had your pilot case also, because what you do is applying your knowledge to a company where you pilot your new learnings. So what would you say? How did you benefit out of the course? What was your takeaway?
Yeah. I have two main benefits from taking the course, and one is similar to what Stefan said, that the course provides knowledge and understanding of the global goals on a much deeper level than I would get that I had gotten in any other way, and then you combine that with tools for action, and that becomes like a recipe to actually make the change happen, which is a fantastic benefit from the course. It was a lot to take in, full of information. Yeah, but if you really dive into it, it's you get the recipe of how to do this in a good way, and to combine sustainability with financial results for companies, and that is really important.
Yeah. Right.
And the other benefit that is big for me is that it gives me as a person a quality stamp as a consultant within sustainable business. And as I said before, I just started my own company, and this certificate is a really good way to show validation of the expertise. Yeah.
Great. And Emma, you're working with your own company now, right? So how do you work with it? What do you, in a more concrete way, what do you do?
Well, I'm still forming this company, but being able to apply the framework of the sustainability, the business for sustainable development goals is it's really easy to apply on all kinds of different business cases. So the framework, you can really apply it in different areas. Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, great. So we have actually a question here for you. Maybe you can answer it. It's a question from Morgan. Can you give an example of a challenge you worked with during the case study as part of the course? Were there any challenges for you?
Yes, I think a big challenge in the pilot case, and I also think it's a big challenge for all companies and all management teams to prioritize. Because when you go through the value chain and you see all the impact the company has, both good and bad, on the world and on the society around it and on its long-term success, you have to make choices all the time. So I think that is a really big challenge, and it's really important to take that seriously and actually do the prioritization.
Yeah, that's a good point, really.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that. So what if I may ask the same question as I did for Stefan, what 3 best tips do you have for anyone wanting to start out with working with sustainability?
Yeah. I have number 1, and I'm doing this again. I'm going to direct this straight to the owners of the companies. Make sure you have top management that truly understands sustainable business. And be perfectly clear, it does not mean putting a head of CSR in the management team. It means that you need to have the CEO and the board of directors understand that aligning your business towards sustainability is the same as aligning it to financial success. That is, I think that is super important on a high level. About this. And then number 2, understand where you're at. And this is really where you can really use the framework from the course to analyze impact today. And like Stefan said, don't go too deep into it, but you get the big picture of where your impact is. And as I said before, both the good things and the bad things. And then you compare that to your vision of where you want to be as a company, and you connect the dots and you prioritize and start to act. So number 3 is really start to act. And when you do that, I really like the portfolio theory, that you make sure you have a few easy wins in the beginning to start like the moving forward, and you can celebrate and show good examples. And at the same time as you do this, you start one of the big transformational projects that would really change your impact and make a big difference. And I also think it's important to make room for a team, or inside or outside the company, to work with your moonshot ideas, so that you the big risky things that might not succeed, but that also holds the possibility to really make your company, take the company to a different level. Room for that as well.
Great. That was great. Thank you very much, Emma. We have one more question here. It's from Martin. Emma, he says, how do you engage the people in businesses you work with to ensure that they stay on board with the sustainability agenda? So it's about engagement. How do you do that?
I think you should really paint the whole picture. I've seen it so many times working within a big company and hiring consultants that come in and they present this idea, and then you let them go, and the idea, when you try to implement it into the business, it just falls, So I think that is really important. And I have one of your first participants in the course, Camilla Persson, is an expert at this, doing the transformation, and really hanging on to it and making it work in the everyday life in the company as well. So I think that the long-term perspective is really important to understand from the beginning.
Actually, Camilla, she's also certified business for SDGs change leader, and she has a course about being a transformational leader. So Martin, check that course out. It's on our platform, but it's Common Ground. She's great at explaining that and her 4 keys of transformational keys. So thank you, Emma, for answering that question. And the last one, I love to hear people's dreams, because I truly believe in that power of dreaming. Do you have any dreams for the future? And what are they?
Right now, my big dream for the future is really focused on equal rights and possibilities. because, and I know this is a big question for you as well, Eva, and you know that the situation this last year with the COVID situation has resulted in a backlash for equality, and that is really not acceptable, and we cannot blame that on a disease, because it's every day we, the people of the world, who make decisions on how we distribute power, from how we choose to cast our vote in the general elections, to how we go about recruiting new employees and assigning board members. And we really have to align our actions to support the vision of a future where everyone is accepted and appreciated for the diversity they bring to the table. So I think that's back to the question, the former question about how do you start your sustainability work. This has to do with understanding the impact this has on the future and the success of companies. So I think this is a really big question that we need. It's a must win if we're going to succeed in the global goals, the other goals, I think.
Yeah.
My focus is my dream.
Great. Thank you for sharing that. And now I need to ching ching. Congratulations. Yeah, I know. We need to say that. But I would like to make a toast. Ching ching. And yeah, like that. That's funny. Congratulations, Emma, and I look forward to see your work, and I'm so happy to have had you on the course, and I wish you all the best. So congratulations.
Thank you.